What is up, Broncos country? I am your host, Dak, and I will be joined by the Mile High Outcast tonight. Tim Dog and Mile High Medlock are joining me tonight. Thank you, fellas. We're excited to talk about the Broncos being rock bottom to the mountaintops. Is the AFC West already a lock? We're going to have to deal with the Josh Jacobs Broncos killer upcoming in this Packers matchup. We're also going to be talking about college football playoff matchups. We got a lot of fun topics today, but first, do you even Broncos, bro?
Touchdowns and tackles, our spirits are high. From the mile-high cheers, we reach for the sky. Analyze instead. Every week we grind, passions in our hearts, leave no fan behind. The heart of the game, let's make it clear. Do you even Broncos, Brad, you know we here. Do you even Broncos, bro, when we hit that field? Orange and blue pride, it's our strength and our shield. Every win, every loss, we deal with the flow. Broncos bros on the mic, let the whole world know.
Let's go! What is up, fellas?
What's good? What's good?
What's up, Mile High?
Man.
Hey, Mile High Medlock, how was your weekend, bro?
Oh man, it was a good weekend. Had to work, but was able to watch the game at work and see us have almost a complete game, almost the whole way through. So yeah,
I love it. 11-2 feels good.
Oh man, it does.
Tim Dog, I see your sour ass face, but that's okay. Ohio State lost.
Oh,
don't be crying on my show, boy. We're gonna be just fine. We're gonna get into that today. Your ass is mine. But how are you despite the Ohio State loss?
I'm sure Joe could kind of answer that because I didn't answer his calls for like 2 hours after the game. You know, I returned his call and I'm like, "What's up?" He goes, "How you doing, man?" Bro, like I said, I know we're gonna get into it. Missed field goal, some bold. I don't even want to get into it right now. If you want to start the show that way, Jack, I'll remember that, bro. I'll remember.
Write it down. I don't give up. Just kidding.
Yeah. How was your weekend, Jack?
My weekend was great. Ohio State lost. My Broncos won. The Denver Nuggets won. The Avalanche won. I mean, it was a good weekend. I can't complain. I went to a Christmas party. I got the haircut, to get her done, to enjoy myself, enjoy the festivities. It's a great weekend. And I'm here with you guys Monday night. My other counterpart, my other Broncos bro couldn't join us because he went to Vegas to watch the game. I'm getting tired of him not showing up to work here. You know what I mean? doing what he wants, okay? But that's okay. You guys are here. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good show. But the Denver Broncos got a big win, but we're going to get into that. But first, let's get the orders of business out the way. Let's knock out the what do you call it? Cleaning or whatever, spring cleaning. Housekeeping, whatever. But ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you guys tuning in. If this is your first rodeo, please like, share, and subscribe. Go to YouTube. If you're watching us on X, please switch over to YouTube and subscribe. Really appreciate that. And while you do that, please check out all our shows that we got weekly. Mondays and Fridays at 11 a.m. Orange and Blue Blitz. Mondays at 7 p.m. Broncos Bros. Well, I guess half of one today, and then the Mile High Outcast. Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. We got Nothing Rhymes with the Orange and Blue with Jay, Broncos Grunt, and Johnny. And then Wednesdays at 2:30 p.m. we got Doc and JT, the Mile High Symposium. They're doing their thing over there. And let's not forget, we got a doubleheader on Wednesdays. Broncos Talk Wednesdays at 6 p.m. with Bronco Libre and Adhan. And then Thursdays, we have at 7 p.m. the Mile High Outcast, who are with me tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. And Fridays, Viva los Broncos at 6 p.m. We do have the fresh squeeze anytime there's breaking news revolving around our Denver Broncos. And then the Get Bucked pregame show we have 1 hour before game day or before the game starts. Then we have our new segment, the Bucking Booth, play-by-play. It's fun. Check it out. And then every game day after the game, post-game, you buck your feelings. So if you're feeling some type of way, whether it's a win or a loss, check that out as well. Always a good time. But we got to show our some love to the sponsor of this show. Dubby has no sugar, no calories, no maltodextrin, no fillers, no artificial colors. It's very good. Check it out. Check the link in the bio down below, their website. And at checkout, please use code OBN10 for 10% off your order at checkout. Ooh, I like the number 10, just like Bo Nix is number 10. So go ahead and check out Dubby. We all getting dubs around here, ladies and gentlemen. As Broncos fans, we are so blessed, so lucky. So now I got that out the way. I just shortcut it. We have a lot to talk about today, right?
It looks like a great show that you're coming up with, Dak. I'm kind of looking at this stuff, man. It looks like you put some thought into this.
It seems like a blur, but I was in my bag today, Tim. Yes. Tell me about the Raiders Broncos matchup. How are you feeling after that big win, bro?
I don't believe that anyone that says that's on mainstream media is accurate about another one-score game. Like, come on. We dialed off of that, man. We didn't care if they scored. Put some points on the board. Go ahead. He didn't get it like Geno Smith did, man. We came after Geno Smith, and for them to be like another win like this, no, we were comfortable. We let them go down the field. I'm very, very excited the way that Sean Payton is starting to, page by page. We're not saying he's opening the book, right? But page by page, he's getting, I'm glad to see Sutton taking that role on again. I've been waiting all season for that. In these past 2 weeks, it looked pretty good. Ingram didn't come back and have the game he did the week before against the Commanders. But they're trying to show other receivers and stuff that you're going to get targeted now. So, I got good faith after that Raider win. I'm not considering it a 24-17 win. I'm considering it more like we let them have 17 so we can just get off the field.
Okay. Nice. I like it. What about you, Mile Medlock? Talk to me, bro. How you feeling after a big dub?
This win was definitely made me a lot more confident in what we're doing. Kind of piggybacking off what Tim said. That we started seeing last week. We against Commanders, we've seen the playbook open up a little bit more. This week we've seen a couple of more plays too. And what we're getting away from is the on offense is those screenplays that just were not working in the first half of the season. So it's good to see a lot of balance in the running and passing game. So we're not just focusing on like one person. The only person I didn't see have a good day in the backfield was Bidet, but hey, he tried, so he didn't fumble or anything. But I mean, like I said, I was happy about the passing game. We got a lot of people involved. Bo looked pretty good, and the drives were long and sustained. Our time of possession was fantastic. So even on the drives we didn't score on, we still held the ball for like at least 9 minutes. So our time possession was dang great, and of course the defense is always rock solid, and we got a special teams play out of it.
Yeah, no, shout out to Marvin Mims taking it to the house there. Boomer.
Oh, come on, man.
George. That's for you, George, if you're watching this, my boy.
He's not even here. Come on.
But, it's just nice to see the prolific punt returner that Marvin Mims is, special teams returner or whatever. All pro, right? So it was good to see him take it to the house. Yeah, the score was 24-17, but the game wasn't really all that close, really, if we're being honest here. But it was really nice to see this offense put together a efficient game plan. They were effective in the running game, utilizing quite a bit of time. The opposition only had 20, if you want to round it up, 21 minutes of time for the game, dude. So that was really nice. And you do that with running the football. 75 yards rushing by R.J. Harvey It looked like he was hitting the hole pretty good. He had good vision, good contact balance, but he was also able to be effective in the passing game as well with 25 yards reception yards, 25 reception yards, 100 all-purpose yards, bro.
All purpose was 100. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think he could have got more rushing yards if you didn't bring Bidet and McLaughlin in it for some bull. You can't run him every down, obviously, but I feel like maybe he could have had a run for it if they kind of would have stuck with the same program. Real quick here, Deck, we got Shy in the house. How about them Broncos? What up, Shy?
How about them Broncos, Shy? Thank you for tuning in, bro. We appreciate you.
And you know what? He's the one getting us hyped up on the whole network, man. So without you, Shy, and I don't know if we're winning, we're getting hyped up without you, man. You're doing it over there.
Yes, sir.
We got Uncle Todd in the house. What's up with the Broncos bros? This is the one and only Uncle Todd. What up, Uncle Todd?
What's up, Uncle Todd? What's up, man? Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Yes. And just to kind of get back to the game, man, like this Denver Broncos offense, and Bo Nix particularly, went 31 for 38 passing the ball, but he really spread the ball around, man. And I think a lot of it was, Sean Payton being in his bag and Bo Nix kind of, seeing the field really well. He talked about seeing the field better in his post game as well. 11 different players were involved in this offense, and I had a reception, bro. So that's spectacular. I think I've talked about it in the past, on past episodes. Like this Denver Broncos offense really is humming, and it flows better when you involve multiple guys in this offense and keeping defenses on their toes, because they don't really know who's going to get the ball right when you do that. So it was nice to see.
Absolutely, because as a defensive coordinator, now you got to look at it. You're not just throwing just at Franklin anymore. You're not, taking your number one, Sutton, and just trying to force in a double team. Like, it's multiple weapons. So with all that up, like I said this last week, but I'm going to say it again to you guys if you guys agree or not, but I kind of feel like we're in a reverse mode. The more receivers we get involved, the passing will open up the running game instead of the running opening up the passing.
Interesting. That's an interesting take. Okay. And Medlock, what about you, bro? Like, who stuck out to you in this game, bro, that you were just like, man, I like what I'm seeing here?
Let's see. Well, there's this guy. I gave him his props on post game last week against the Redskins, but number 34 on the can't remember his name now.
Skinner.
I think Skinner is his name. He on the Marvin Mims touchdown, he got the key block at the end to get him into the end zone, and then on that next kickoff, he was right there and stuck the dude real quick right at the 15 or something like that. So I mean, he's been showing out on special teams, really good. And I'll say RJ Harvey. RJ Harvey surprised me. Like he was running in between the tackles hard, falling forward, and had a pretty good average. So I was definitely very impressed by his running style.
He definitely ran bigger than people expected, right? Like for his size, if I'm being honest, like I talked about. But Pat Bryant is also a player, bro, that the volume and his role within this offense has really increased, bro. And I really like what I'm seeing from him in terms as a run blocker and, a pass catcher, bro. He's consistent. You're able to go to him to move the sticks on third downs. Bo Nix feels confident in him. He trusts him on third downs, as so does Sean Payton, right? Like, I know we were kind of scratching our head, some of us, right? Analysts were in particular of us reaching for Pat Bryant, in the third round, but who gives a shit now, because you see the impact that he's having on the football field. So that's where I'm at with him, bro.
And you don't need all the receptions with that. You know what I mean? You don't need 10 receptions a game to make sure. I mean, he's putting blocks out there. I like that take.
Yeah, he's doing solid things. We also had Nick Bonito, who is in the sack column again with 2 sacks, bro. A spectacular game for him. Man, I was really hoping he'd win the D play. We'll see what happens, right? There's still some football games to play. You never know what happens from here on out, but He's a guy. He's my guy, bro. He's my guy.
But here's the thing about that, and I'm with you. I want him to win that too, right? Joe said that a few weeks back. Now they're trying to get that. Look at the Commanders game. You know, I'm not trying to go back 2 weeks on every take, but look how fast Mariota was getting rid of the ball. So that didn't cause sacks, which was smart for the offensive coordinator to realize that playing the Broncos. Geno Smith, when he held onto the ball, he got pressured. He did this and that. But at the same time, I feel like they were avoiding the Benito side. You know what I mean? They were already in their plays, like, don't let him. But then, I mean, on the other end, you got Cooper. Where do you go? Where do you go as a quarterback if you're not getting rid of it in 1.8 seconds? So Benito came out in the fourth and showed him. And one thing I will go back to that Commanders game is that he played the ball and not the quarterback. He didn't go for that sack on that 2-point conversion to win the game.
Right.
Pops. And that's a football IQ right there.
Yeah, he has high football IQ for sure. Definitely displaying that this season. I love the growth that he showed. And actually his first full season of being a starter, right? Because last season he didn't come in as a starter, right? So love the work he's put in. But I know we're 11-2, and I know this show is called Rock Bottom to Mountaintops. So I kind of wanted to turn back the clock a little bit and kind of reflect as to how far we've come as a football team, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you that are watching, that, you know, I mean, here it is, man. 2016, the Denver Broncos were 9-7 after the, you know, hoisting the Lombardi Trophy, you know, in Super Bowl 50. But after that, it felt like we were going through a desert, man, and it was definitely some dark days, bro. Leading up to today, you know, where we're at in the present, sitting at 11-2, atop of the AFC conference, best record in the NFL. What years for you guys kind of are like, I mean, I guess what I'm going to try to ask is, despite all the bad times, what was one good moment that you could think about during this time? Any of these years, any of these seasons? Medlock, you go ahead, bro. Tim's talking a lot, so it's you.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
It's true.
I guess just the I would say in the 2020 season, the little bit of hope we had going in there with the rookie quarterback, Fangio getting a second year, and yeah, that was the only time I really kind of had a little bit of hope. Them other seasons, I mean, Kubiak definitely, he's a legend, you know. So it was sad to see it, you know, the end of his era. But Vance Joseph years, those some tough ones. And I just he didn't have the quarterback, man. You got Trevor Siemian and Case Keenum. That's rough. We got Flacco as an old man, and Flacco still playing today. Yeah, so yeah, that was the only part, man. All the other years were pretty tough, except for last year. You know, last year, just even what Bo did last year, that exceeded my expectations for a rookie quarterback. I didn't expect him to win more than 7 games, and you know, for him to come out and win 10, that was, you know, way exceeded my expectations.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Tim?
Real quick, I got to show some love. My daughter Arcadia saying hi, Dad. She's tuning in to your show, Dak. Here, she's on the Broncos Bros.
Thank you.
She got a little FaceTime on the pregame a week ago, and you know, I think we're pulling her into the Bronco deep end of the pool, bro.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You're raising her right.
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, I thought Trevor was gonna be, geez, I can't even remember. What college did he go to, Joe? Remind me.
Trevor Siemian? Northwestern.
Northwestern. There you go. Smart IQ. Like, I mean, you know, not everyone goes there. You know what I mean? So that looked promising. At that time, I don't think we had an offensive line to do that. And then when we got Case Keenum, he came off that Vikings playoff run. You know what I mean? So it looked promising, which was dead end. Flacco was dead. I like what Joe said about 2020 because Drew Luck did seem like coming in to a good to start
You have
up
the arm talent.
fire up our offense again. It looked good, but once again, what I will say is that zero offensive line for any of these quarterbacks. I'm not saying that they were great, but all these quarterbacks pretty much ran for their lives. Bridgewater, and you know how I feel about Wilson. But if I have to go back to last year, man, after 4-game loss or whatever it was, and Bo Nix coming back on that winning streak to show what he can do as a playmaker, like he's doing this year in the fourth quarter, I would say out of any of that, it would have to be Bo Nix as a rookie, putting Mile High back up and standing and cheering, man, instead of like just down every week. You know what I mean? You guys know what those days were like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it set it up for this year. You know what I mean? I didn't think we were gonna go win a Super Bowl last year, but to go to the playoffs, just to go to the playoffs, and what he did for this Mile High Miracle season that he pulled off when we went, down so quickly to make it back to the playoffs, and now he's showing what he's about now. So I will go, if I can pick any, Bo Nix last year with the Sean Payton draft.
Nice. I gotta say, despite the head coach and the quarterback, the moment I look back to, I think, is when Patrick Surtain was drafted, and there was a lot of controversy at that time as to whether or not Justin Fields was going to be the pick at number 9, right? Like, I think some of us wanted a nice new shiny new toy, and at the quarterback position, Aaron Rodgers was another name that was mentioned at that point in time. Things happened the way they did for a reason, and I'm lucky to have Patrick Surtain, bro. Like, he's been the best pick. I think you can argue one of the best picks in Broncos history, bro. So it's special, bro. And now he's contributing to an elite defense. He's been, the focal point, and now we have guys around him who are making plays. And now, I like 2024 as well. Bo Nix is my guy, man. I was hoping we would draft him. A lot of controversy with that selection, right? And a lot of people didn't want to be wrong. They still don't want to be wrong on Bo Nix. So I would say that's another time that I was really excited because, there was a lot of hope, I think, within Bo Nix, but there was also a lot of unknowns, right? Like, we didn't really know how he was going to pan out. Yes, we understood that he was a perfect fit with Sean Payton. You look at the interviews with Kay Adams kind of talking about like, hey, what do you think about your fit with Sean Payton and his offense? I feel like you're Drew Brees 2.0 or whatever. A lot of people were kind of talking about, so exciting, man, because here we are today. And here's the thing, bro. Like, a lot of people wanted to wait a whole year before drafting a quarterback. And I'm like, that would have set us back. And I was with that notion back then as well, because you're going to reset the clock. Say, like, you had Jarrett Stidham last year. Then you went and draft. Well, who are you going to draft? Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders like this season? Like, and potentially might not even have a shot at them, right? Because this quarterback draft class was a little bad taste in my mouth. But we got Bo Nix as a 6th quarterback in the first round, who, in my opinion, is, if you can make the argument, the best quarterback in that draft class, or number 2, whatever way you want it. You know what I mean? Those of you might like Drake May, but that's whatever, But that's how I feel, bro. And Bo Nix is special quarterback. No need to delay the, drafting a quarterback. We got the quarterback last year, and look where we're at now this year. 11-2.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people looked at it in that way because, if you can bring up that thing you just had with all the quarterbacks through the years, like,
yeah,
I appreciate it. You know why people felt that way? Look at Simeon 2 years, Keenum 1 year, Flacco 1, Locke 1, Bridgewater 1, Russell Wilson 2, and then Bo Nix. So we just had a revolving door of quarterbacks. So it's like, this guy's going to be the answer, right? So I think that's why people had a bad taste in their mouth. about drafting Bo Nix, and I'll be honest, I kind of did too. I'm like, what? But you know what? Sean Payton saw a vision, and that's why he's the head coach.
What about you, Medlock? Give me your thoughts, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I like I said, after last year, I wasn't not happy that they drafted him. You know, I was definitely gonna give him a chance. And like I said, I was expecting 7-8 wins. You know, I was gonna be happy with that. You know, you do that for me in your rookie year, I'm gonna be impressed. And for him to come out, like I said, and run it up to 10 games, get us in the playoffs, and you know, not play too bad. You know, I was very impressed.
Yeah.
So
Me too, man.
and like I said, the when we got Nathaniel Hackett, I mean, that was man, that we got some rough coaches. Josh McDaniels, Hackett. I mean, those are some hard ones. And I know they kind of say we hired Hackett thinking we'd get Aaron Rodgers to follow, and that didn't happen. And you know, Russ just isn't he. We didn't have the team that he can vibe with, and then once Sean Payton came in, they bumped it. So, you know, I'm glad we're you know, everything happened for a reason, and man, I survived that rough patch, and now I'm just enjoying what we got going on right now, and you know, see how far they take us this year, man. It's all in our hands.
It is. It really is, bro. And just kind of I just want to praise Bo Nix, bro. All this dude has done throughout his football career, high school, 28-1 at Pinson Valley High School. In college, in 61 starts, 43-18. And now as an NFL starter, he is 21-9, bro. All this man does is win. I don't give a shit about ADOT. I don't give a shit about all these acronym stats, bro. What I care about is that my quarterback can command an offense. He can run through his progressions, read defenses, and take what the defense gives him. And sometimes a lot of people put too much thought into the ADOT. You know, it's like, dude, what our quarterback is actually taking what the defense gives us, managing a game. That's what a good quarterback does, especially with the high football IQ. Bo Nix is just that, bro. He's never had a losing season in his career, bro, and he's found success. There was a guy on the timeline earlier today that was laughing about Bo Nix having 61 starts in the NCAA. And I kind of told him, like, to be honest, bro, like, everyone has their own path. Every quarterback has their own path. But what matters at the end of the day is while you get to the NFL, but while you're in the NFL, you have longevity and you find success. And Bo Nix is doing just that, bro. Bo Nix is doing just that. 21-9 as a starter. He has an opportunity to break Russell Wilson's record within the first 2 years, record-wise. Like, I think he would have to win out, run the table, go 25-9 to beat Russell Wilson's record. But, dude, can you imagine going – I'm just saying, like, I know one game at a time. Imagine going 25-9 in your career as a starter, Mile High, Medlock. Like, what would you think, bro? Like, how would you feel? Like,
that's what a lot of people aspire to do, you know, and very few get it done. So, you know, Bo's got he's in some elite companies so far, you know, in his first 2 years, and you know, his performances, you know, like I said, it's above what I thought, and he keeps getting better and better. And at the start of the year, I think he had a little bit of a sophomore slump, and I think that was just due to like the play calling. I don't think it was all him. We just didn't have our offense play calling that was giving him enough opportunities to get the ball to the right people, and it wasn't balanced enough. So yeah, I definitely think now he's on a roll, and yeah, definitely I'm putting my hands up because all he does is win, and you know, I'm all here for it, man. I'm not doubting it no more since Chiefs game. He's, you know, I'm a believer, so I'm believing that I'm a believer that we're gonna, you know, go far in this playoffs.
I love it, bro. I love it a lot, dude.
I thought you said go, Bo, go.
What about you, Tim?
I would say Bo is absolutely a winner. I mean, if you look at that record and then, you know, two different ones in college and then, you know, coming in the NFL and going 4 straight losses, and now you're looking at in the second season, late in the second season at 21-9. When 2 of those losses came at the last seconds. What more can you ask for? I mean, I think the only thing that I want to ask for is Sean to have more faith. I see him butt heads, and which is good. A head coach and a quarterback do have to do that. Be like, oh, let me be me. But Sean Payton, he's strict, and Sean Payton's playbook is not even halfway open yet. So you get into a third and fourth year as Sean Payton as a head coach with Bo Nix. Can you imagine? I mean, gosh, the possibilities. And we're not even done with this season yet. We're Super Bowl bound. So I mean, man, Bo Nix, great draft pick, great find, and the way he reacts with his players, he'll always be like, "Oh, my bad for a bad throw," or "I rushed it." But look at he's you kind of touched on a little bit earlier, Jack. He's more poised in the pocket now. Look at the first half of the season; he was just running for his life for no reason, not because of bad blocking. He's just rolling out, and now he's actually stepping up, making throws. I wish he would run a little bit more when he has to. I think he has to work on that because he has the ability, the athleticism, and the speed. Those legs can run, dude. I think sometimes he needs to drop that ball and take off more than what he's doing now.
I like it. Yeah, man, I just feel like, yeah, he's really getting comfortable within this offense. I really like the players that are around him that are starting to grow around him as well. Like we mentioned Pat Bryant, the Troy Franklins of the world. Evan Ingram's getting more involved. Overall, I just love the body of work that's improving of this offense, bro. It's like you want to be playing your best football, come December, January, what have you, because that's when it really matters, bro. Like we're gonna be getting ourselves into some big time games upcoming. We don't have any give me's now, dude. We got the Packers next week. We got the Jaguars. Both games are at home, and then you go on the road on Christmas Day to Kansas City. And then you finish it out with a home game against the Chargers, which could potentially be for the division, right? I mean, that leads me to kind of ask the question: is this division locked up, or how do you guys feel? Tell me, Tim. What do you feel, bro?
I don't think it's locked up if we continue to win because we're the only home team without a loss. Only home team. So if we can get by these next two, the last two are division losses. But at that point, the only thing I got to worry about the division losses is whether you want the 1 seed with the Patriots or not. So I think we're going to win out. And if the Patriots are in a position, if they lose one, and then we lose that last one against Chargers the way we beat the Chiefs last year, which everyone complained about, but that's what you do. You rest your starters. I'm a firm believer. Why cause injury? Some other people are like, oh, that's not football. But if Patriots lose one and we can win these next three, rest those people up, and I think that's going to be our only loss going into the playoffs.
What about you, Medlock?
Yeah, the rest of the season, I don't think the AFC West is locked up yet.
Okay.
Yeah, the Chargers are just too close. They 2 games away. So I was listening to Big Al and CJ today, and Big Al thinks we're going to lose 2 games. So that would be, and if the Chargers keep winning, that's going to put us right there with them. So it's all in our hands. Like I said, I think we can win out definitely. Unless we're resting players the last week against the Chargers. If we do that, we have nothing to play for. I totally don't mind that at all. So that would be the only way I think we would lose. But we could definitely go at home and beat the Chargers. We got to play hard. We got to play tough. But the defense is going to be there. And if the offense can put up some points, not let Micah Parsons and that rush get to him, have a good little balanced rushing game too, like we had. I mean, I think we're definitely going to be right in it with them, and I'm not going to doubt us running into a fourth quarter game with Nobin. And then the Jaguars, they're definitely playing really good. So,
oh yeah,
even with the injuries that they've had, Travis Hunter going down, I mean, they're still making it work, and surprisingly beat some teams. Still getting the ball moved around, so the ETN is running pretty hard. So that'll definitely be a good test for us and make sure we're ready for that the Russian game, and then go to KC on the road. I mean, the Chiefs are going to be playing tough. But I don't know, man. I think Mahomes is hurt a little bit, so we'll see how he's going to be holding up by then. And then, well, like I said, we'll see how the Chargers game goes if we have something to play for, or if we're just going to rest our guys. So,
yeah, I like it. I like it. For me, bro. And shout out to the Houston Texans for eliminating the Chiefs from the AFC West title contention. It's a wrap for them, as we know for sure. It's a wrap. But you know what, bro? I'm feeling a little spicy tonight, and I'm going to say right now, the AFC West is a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. You know why? Because the Chargers already have 4 losses, okay? But they also got to face the Chiefs. Right now, they're against Philadelphia. That game is to be determined. They still got Dallas on the road in Dallas. They still got Houston, and they still got the Denver Broncos, baby. So I feel like the AFC West is a wrap, dude. Like I'm going to call it what it is. So with us sitting at 11-2, I like our chances.
I feel you.
I like that. I like that a lot. Shy's coming in, keeping us posted about the game. He says Chargers are winning. There's still a lot of football to play there, Shy. So you know what? I'm gonna, root for the Eagles as of the moment. We got Moonman 26-29. Hurts another pick.
Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah.
And then we got yeah, and he's on fantasy too, so that's not helping me. I need to get in the playoffs. All I got left is hurt, so it's
gonna hurt.
It's a little touchy subject, Jack. You know what I mean? I might be playing you for the shit bowl, so we'll see how that goes out.
Well, bring your Charmin Ultra, bro, because we're gonna be wiping asses after.
I like that. We got TAJB 2595. Is this a Western Michigan Broncos show? ? Any comments on that?
No, it's not a Western Michigan Broncos show. This is the Denver Broncos show podcast. Broncos Bros. Yes. So but thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. If you're interested, please like, share, and subscribe.
not the right colors for the Western Michigan.
No, not at all.
One thing I do want to do is remind all our viewers is that YouTube had a reset on usernames. So it's if you go to your settings and then go to your handle and change your name back, because like they're literally using the first whatever email you had to sign into YouTube. And that's why some of these comments, if we don't recognize your name off the bat, mostly we are going to, but please change your handle name on your YouTube and then get into the contest. They're going to do the raffle on the jersey again. Change your settings from private, and so that we can find you out and we get you a fresh Bo Nix jersey. Go ahead, Derek.
I love it. I love you. Thank you for that. That was good. That was good. I didn't even know that shit. Is my user handle? I'm just kidding.
I don't know. You haven't commented on our show, so I don't know, bro.
Okay. Well, hey, I appreciate that.
I've seen it.
So I know we talked a little bit about Bo Nix and his success, but behind that success is you got to give credit to the quarterbacks coach and Davis Webb coaching him up, allowing him to progress. We always talk about offensive coordinators or what have you, Sean Payton, but Davis Webb has done a phenomenal job. But also, bro, Vance Joseph, with the job he's done with this defense, I don't know where we'd be this season without Vance Joseph. But the thing is now, when you do very well and you do good things, you look elsewhere for work. You get promotions in this business, right? And there's 2 vacant opportunities right now as we speak. I think the Browns will be added to this list with the bullshit they did again with the 2-point conversion. Yeah. That's a fireable offense for Stefanski, if I'm being honest. But could Vance Joseph and Davis Webb join forces this offseason? I'm going to start with you, Tim Dog.
I don't think so. maybe it's wishful thinking, but I don't think there's enough out there for Vance Joseph. I know he's expressed leaving. I get all that. But what I will say is he's also helped build this team defensively. I mean, we all remember the Miami game last week, right? I mean, last year. Um, I don't. I honestly don't think that he's just gonna go just to be a head coach. Me and Joe had these conversations where if it's not a particular team where he can pick up and run with, because rebuilds are everywhere. And I firmly believe that Vance Joseph is going to be our defensive coordinator next year.
Okay. What about you, Medlock? How are you feeling, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I would. I'm not gonna wish that he doesn't. Well, I'll say I'll selfishly wish that he does not go to another team. Stays with us and helps the defense one more year at least. But I definitely understand. But like I was telling Tim, whenever we talked about this, I was like, I don't think Vance Joseph is just going to go to any team just to hop and be a head coach again. I think he'll be very choosy about where he goes, and he's not going to just go to a place that it doesn't have opportunities for him to succeed. So, like I said, he knows he's got he's safe here, and he would have to be going into a situation where he knows he has a chance to succeed. And the place that we were just talking about, it could be is the Browns. I mean, you can go there. You got Myles Garrett. You got a good foundation to start the defense, and you got young Shedeur. So that could definitely be a spot for him to go if that was when that opens up. So we'll see. And like I said, he's had one run, so his second go around is definitely going to be better than the first.
Yeah, I like it. The grass isn't always greener by any means on the other side, right? Like sometimes you just are good at being a defensive coordinator. You get a bag maybe especially with our ownership, blank check to keep him here in Denver, sweeten the pot, entice him to be in Denver. But I mean, looking at the Giants, bro, they could be an idealistic place for maybe Vance Joseph and Davis Webb, who was drafted to the Giants. And you got Jackson Dart, who we got to witness, play a good, phenomenal game against us, despite him not really getting down when he's supposed to, when he's running the football. Jackson Dart could be something in this league, right? With the right coaching, Davis Webb is a guy that could get him there. If I'm being honest, if it's a package deal, Vance Joseph says, hey, would you want to be my offensive coordinator? That's something to consider. And then you look at the defensive side of the ball and the amount of talent that they have, man. Like, I don't know. That could be a match made in heaven. Right now, it's just, discourse. We're just it's a topic. I don't know if there's smoke or not. There's probably not any smoke. If anything, there's nothing, right? We just put the coals out right now, and that's up for everybody else to light the shit. But for now, bro, it'd be interesting, though. It would be interesting. But for me, my selfish ass, I would like to keep Vance Joseph too in this building.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy.
Sure. Absolutely. I like your take on that though, because it could be a package deal, and that's a scary thought. You just kind of just hit my brain right there, because if it is a package deal, that's a possibility. Okay, I'm gonna go be a head coach again. I don't know, man. I'm a little upset that you said it because I don't want it to be true. But I like your take on that, Dak.
Yeah, keep in mind, dude, like the last time he was a head coach, he struggled on finding an OC, right? Like having that right pairing with the offensive coordinator sometimes is nice. And now that he's in, maybe he gets a second shot at being a head coach. He's learned from that. And he's like, well, I got a guy that I'm already familiar with we're here in the Denver, that I'm very familiar with.
Why are you scaring me, Dak? This. Now I got to worry about that for the rest
of the thought, dude. Like, I don't know. I feel like it'd be a good situation for the two of them, right? With familiarity with that organization,
We got a commenter talking about it too.
Not wrong.
So we got Mike Caramelli. He said, or Caramellini. He said, "What's up, Bronco Bros? Great show. Thank you.
Thank you, bro, for dropping in."
Oh yeah, anytime. He said, "Watch for Cincy, VJ if that spot opens up." So
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like it. I like it.
You also got the Mile High Viking over here. Looks like the Outcasts have taken over the Broncos, bros. George is in Vegas. We're covering for George. He's having safe travels.
Yeah.
We're just filling in for him. Safe travels, George, back all the way. And I know the Broncos bros would do that for both of us on our show. So,
but don't tell George. But his ass is on the hot seat. You guys are. His ass is. I'm looking for candidates now too. Not just the Giants, not just the Titans. I'm looking for candidates. No, I'm just kidding. He knows I'm just joking. But no, dude, it's some good discourse, to put the thought out there. But dude, I don't know, man. It's just something that I've been thinking about and holding out, and I was just like, I gotta talk with the fellas about this.
No, that's great takes.
Enough with the Broncos for now. Let's talk about some college football, bro, because I've been itching to talk some smack to Tim Dog over here. Look at it as
I'll be back in 30 minutes. Hold on. Just kidding.
You're gonna be gone now. What do you mean with 30 minutes?
Oh.
The thing is, bro, like Ohio State lost to Indiana because they were scared of shit. They lost on purpose, right? You being an Ohio State fan, what happened?
Missed field goal for one. Not taking opportunities in the red zone like they should have. Dumb plays. And man, I know you guys aren't gonna agree with me because I'm a Ohio State fan, but there was so many no calls on the Indiana side. It was like do you want Indiana to be the face of the bracket now? Like, dude, it was frustrating to watch. And you guys can't call me out on that for being Ohio State again, because we all do that as Broncos fans as well. So let me make that clear. But we should have. We are better than Indiana. I know for a fact we're better than Indiana. And you know what? I'm not even going to try to go into it just to appease you, Dak. But I don't think Indiana is much better than Oregon, dude. Like I know they're on a Cinderella season, and that's what college rankings want. Dude, that's what they want to happen. But I mean, you look at Bama. I mean, bro, they get seated up after multiple losses. Georgia
3 losses.
Yeah, and they're still in. Like, Ohio State has made a statement from the very jump. Oregon has made a statement. I'm not saying Indiana hasn't, but
they're legit. 13-0, beating 2 good teams, Oregon and Ohio State. Damn.
Yeah, and that's Big Ten. That Big Ten means everything. So I was on my high horse. Ohio State's got this, but man, it just did not look like Ohio State. And I'm not going to give Indiana the full credit for like taking down Ohio State, because dude, we were driving down that field multiple times and we did not finish what we started.
So you're not going to credit the defense for locking your asses up? Are you freaking kidding me, bro? What are we doing?
We drove down that field and didn't take advantage of what we were supposed to take advantage of. We didn't finish. We didn't finish the way we should have. And to me, the offensive play calling.
I hear you get that a lot.
Hey, I know you guys are going to disagree. I'm just trying to get through this segment. So you want to put me on the hot seat right now? I'm going to just tell you straight up right now, Ohio State. Okay, I'm surprised they went to 2. Because I thought they were going to drop to 3, and I thought Georgia was going to go up to 2, to be honest with you. So we lost the Big Ten championship, but let me refresh your memory. Last year, we didn't win it, and we lost to Michigan, and guess who still came out with the natty?
You a bitch. Anyways, I'm changing the channel right now. Oh, I can't. This is my show. Anyways, so I get Alabama. Honestly, bro, Alabama should have not been in this. I think Notre Dame should have been in it, but that's what you get for not being part of a conference, right? You want to be independent. This is what happens. This is the chance they took. I mean, James Madison in there, Tulane. Like, I rather have Notre Dame, but being that they're division winners, conference winners, in this one to be, division, conference, whatever you want to call it. Like they got in, right? That's what the committee decided upon. But let's run through this. Let's go and make our prediction game by game, and we'll give our winner, right? We're going to do it collectively, though. Not as your bias ass, my bias ass. Medlock, who do you got? Who's the dog in the fight? I know you're Miami?
For me, no. I mean,
you don't have a team.
Yeah, I don't necessarily I don't have a straight team in college. Nah. If I had to pick,
oh yeah, look at him.
If I had to pick one to win it all, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna stick with Indiana. They've been doing good.
Oh, you're gonna go. Okay.
But I mean, I definitely think Oregon's gonna beat James Madison in the first round. That's not even a question, really.
Before we get ahead of our skis here, game by game, we're gonna give our prediction. You already said Indiana. God damn it! Like I just. But anyways, game by game. Okay.
He jumped in the deep end.
Yeah, he just dove right in. Anyways, James Madison, Oregon. Oregon's gonna be matching up with Texas Tech. Alabama or Oklahoma? Who wins that one, you guys?
Oklahoma.
Okay. What about you?
Bama.
Oh my God. So I will be the tiebreaker, and I pick Oklahoma. So we got Oklahoma advancing. I can't believe he picked Alabama. Look at his ass. Look at yourself. Tulane, Ole Miss. Who wins this one?
Ole Miss.
Okay, what about you, Medlock?
Tulane. All the Ole Miss, a lot of the Ole Miss coaches are gone. They booked with Lane Kiffin.
All right, so I'll be the.
Where's George when you need him? Not the OU game.
I'm going to be the deal breaker. I pick Ole Miss on this shit. Okay, so Ole Miss and Georgia. Okay, Miami and A&M. Oh, who wins out of that one? This is a good one. This is a very good one.
It is going to be tough, and I'm going to go with A&M, though.
Yeah.
What about you, bro?
A&M for
what?
Sure.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm so fucking disappointed in you guys. I have Miami. You guys disrespect people. Fans like you guys.
Are you clipping
why
this?
Miami has a bad
you're
name.
Clipping this.
All right, so A&M is advancing, okay? So Oregon and Texas.
Me and you didn't go James Madison and Oregon. I didn't get a pick on that one.
You're gonna go James Madison. You're not gonna pick James Madison. Cut the shit. Stop the charade, bro.
Yeah.
You know damn well that's not happening. That's about to ass, boy.
It's okay. Right. They gave you the baby game. They felt sorry for you guys.
Okay, this smart ass. Oregon and Texas Tech. We're onward now. Who wins that? Who would win that matchup in the quarterfinals?
Texas Tech.
What about you, Medlock?
Ooh, let's go. Man, that's a tough one there, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go with I'm gonna go with Oregon.
Let's go. Oregon advances to the semis. Now we picked Oklahoma to advance to Indiana. Sorry, George, if you're watching this, but I'm picking Indiana. I would pick Oklahoma, but I think Indiana wins, dude. It is what it is. Indiana wins. Go ahead, Tim Dog. Who wins in this matchup? Oklahoma and Indiana, since we're doing that.
Well, I picked Bama taking them, but if OU does go on.
Well, which one? So you pick Bama.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go OU. I'm gonna go OU.
OU would pull the upset and place Oregon. Okay.
Yep.
What about you, Medlock? You're the tiebreaker potentially.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna piss George off too because the
Shut up.
Oh, you and Dak are like this now. Look at you guys over there.
You should have been on the damn show.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Indiana's on a roll, man. The dude's gonna win the Heisman. You know, it's a magical season for them, so they're gonna keep rolling.
So Indiana Oregon rematch, dude. I like it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay. Georgia and Ole Miss. I have Georgia on that one. I think Georgia just destroys Ole Miss. Goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Tim?
I picked Tulane to go, but Tulane to only make it there. Georgia's gonna win, make it a semi.
Yeah. What about you, Tim?
No matter where I pick, it's already going to go forward. But Ole Miss's secondary, man, it's nice. So they're going to put a game plan together for Georgia. If they can find a way to put points up against Georgia's defense, I'm going to do another upset. I'm going to go Ole Miss.
Okay, so Georgia's passing forward anyways. So we got Georgia, and so you guys thumped me out of the, and overrode me and picked A&M. So A&M and Ohio State, who wins that one? You biased. You're just so goddamn biased.
I'm not biased at all. I don't think we should have lost that last game. That's not being a fan. That's being real. Because you went Oregon all the way so far, so don't say I'm biased.
Don't be mad.
So,
don't be mad. This is my show.
OHIO, baby. Number 1.
Okay. What about you, Medlock? Don't ignore his ass. He's ridiculous right now.
Do I want Ohio State to win to lose in the quarterfinals or lose in the semifinals?
I just want them to lose.
I'm biased.
Oh man. Ohio State. They're gonna move to the semifinals.
I think so too. I really think they make some way. So Georgia and Ohio State. We're gonna start from this side now. Georgia, Ohio State. Who wins?
Ohio State.
Ohio State.
And I was gonna say Georgia.
Ohio
State in the national championship, ladies and gentlemen, for that one.
I would have liked Georgia, but I don't think they have it in them.
Okay. Now we got a rematch, Oregon and Indiana. Who goes?
Indiana.
You're so goddamn gonna say something, Tim, or you not scared?
No, dude, I'm legitimately thinking about it because Oregon's gonna want their
licks back. They're gonna get that lick back. I'm picking Oregon. I'm picking Oregon.
Dude,
Dante Moore's special quarterback.
As crazy as this went down, I'm gonna take Oregon.
Oregon and Ohio State for the national championship.
Ohio State. You're Oregon. Joe, go ahead.
National champion, Indiana.
No, because Indiana already got. No, we're saying we remember it collectively. It's right now. It's Oregon and Ohio State for the championship. Who wins out of that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ohio State then.
Ha!
You guys! Oh my God! You guys, you know what? I'll just do this show.
That's why he's my co-host. That's my dog.
No, you guys are ganging up. Well, yeah, I'm going to get George back. I thought we were going somewhere special. Bad luck, and you just screwed the pooch on that one. The disrespect is disrespectful.
But if it went against me, you would have been cool with that. You would have been like, yeah.
Oh, at least I didn't pick a Jay Weaver's comment.
I haven't even seen the comments.
He's picking the underdog to go all the way.
He's so full of shit.
Bring up the comments.
I got it. Fellas, I'm personally going for James Madison to shock.
He's coming on my. No. Jay's coming. He knows I'm an Oregon fan. He's coming on here being a smart ass, trying to be a smart guy.
Go Cinderella, Jimmy. Oh my gosh. This guy right here. Here's a guy.
But here's a hot take. My Lord, that's steaming hot. Let me just,
Someone hit that button.
Right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Somebody hit a button, yeah.
He did repost a stream, though, so.
Yeah. Ridiculous. I can't believe his ass. Yeah, it's hot take. That's a hot take. Ooh, hot. That's like a volcanic.
Dude, I swear. I'm going to say this live on Broncos Bros on your podcast, dude, your show. What I'm going to say is if Jay's right, and I know he's messing around.
He's smoking. I'm being honest, dude. Like, what are we doing?
Oh, I know it's not happening. But, imagine some way Jay could come back to this segment and be like, told you guys, James Madison. What the...
Okay. So
he also pronounces it Mariota.
Mariota.
So yeah.
Nick Collinsworth. He's a fucking Patrick Mahomes lover. That's the nice word I was going to say, is something else, but this is a family
Yeah.
show.
I saw it in your face.
So, anyways, that was fun, but we're also going to do a 2-minute drill. So, but first, let's give our predictions for the upcoming matchup with the Packers. Give me the score prediction, and we're also going to do, we'll give a bold prediction as well. How does that sound? But one thing I wanted to ask you guys is the Packers are 2.5 favorites on the road in Denver. Is that disrespectful?
Yeah, as we're undefeated at home.
That's fucking disrespectful, bro. The disrespect, man. I can't believe this shit, dude. I was just like, it started off 1.5 and then it's moved up to 2.5, I've seen. So I'm a little PO'd about that, dude. Like, what the hell are we doing here, NFL? Like, we're just, disrespecting the Broncos. They're the hottest team in the NFL, and we're just going to disrespect them, especially at home. So the over under is 43.5, and like I said, the spread is 2.5. So Medlock, give me your score prediction and your bold prediction.
Ooh, the score prediction. He said he's man. I'm gonna go. My score prediction is gonna be let's go 27-24. Of course, Broncos gonna win. So
I like it, and you get the over, so that's good. I like it.
27. Yeah.
27.
And then you said the bold prediction.
Mm-hmm. Give me your bold prediction.
Bold prediction is, as a whole, the Bronco defense is going to have 5 or more sacks.
I like it. Ooh, that's spicy. Ooh, so spicy that I gotta do it. Like it. What about you, Tim Doug? What you got, bro?
I'm going under. Broncos win 23-13, which gives me like 4 or 5 points or so.
That's close, man. That was a close one.
I just think this defense is going to be ready to do. Vance Joseph is going in and be like, we're making these playoffs. So it's film all week. It's adjusting to what we have to do. PS2 had 2 PIs last week, which Riley had 0. But
yeah,
it was there's between both of them. I think now is the game that we're gonna lock down. And they're going to try to run that ball, either keepers or trick plays. I don't see them trying to – I don't see them trying to go down the field on us. So I'm going to go 23-13 on the under. And if I got a bold, Harvey over 100.
Okay. I like it. I gotta hit the hot take button, bro. Sorry. Gotta turn that over. It's sizzling.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let me just tell you, they're messed up for picking the Packers for the spread, right? To have 2.5. The disrespect, I ain't gonna have it on my show. All right. If you guys are watching this in charge of the NFL or whatever, the books, the sports books, you better come correct when you come to Denver, because Denver's gonna win this game. And it's going to be a very close game, but I feel like it's not going to be the high-scoring game that we're going to wish for, right? Like, I don't know. This is 2 good defenses coming, and colliding. And I feel like the Denver Broncos will be in a dogfight. The Broncos will have to run the football as they did this last game, controlling the time of possession, which my bold prediction, which I'll start with, will be RJ Harvey gets 100 yards rushing. Not all-purpose yards, 100 yards rushing. That's the key to winning this game, is running the football efficiently. And then to top that off, the Denver Broncos win 17-10. So that'll be the under. So
you're going way under. That's you.
Yeah.
we're gonna get dirty in the trenches, baby. It's gonna be a dogfight. Michael Parsons is coming to this party. Nick Bonito on our end is coming to the party. We just bringing it all. We bring in all the booze and everything. Let's get at it.
So what I
chimed in, and he said he's gonna give the Broncos under 27-24. So same thing I was predicted.
that's not an under though, is it?
That'd be over.
Over. It's over. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing I will say is what I always say when we do these. Hopefully we're all wrong and it's just like 42-0. You know what I mean?
For the Broncos, though, ladies and gentlemen, for the Broncos to be specific, not the Packers beating the Braves.
Exactly. We got my mom's boyfriend in the house. Ed, nothing but love for you, man.
Salute.
Hanging out in Arizona, and there are a lot of Packer fans here. I can't wait to see the Broncos whoop him and give me bragging rights. That's right, Ed. You know what? You live up your winter home over there, bro. You deserve that, and you're always welcome on this network.
Like Hustle and Flow, Terrence Howard, whoop that trip. What? Get him, whoop that trip.
You got Billy Timmons coming in. They keep saying Denver are frauds even after a win. After win. Why? Because hate Bo and Sean. You know what?
Book them. Billy Timmons, thank you for coming in, bro. We appreciate you watching the show. And you know the people that are saying that, they're the real frauds. Dismissed, tell them. So, yeah.
We got Shy coming back in. Oh, Joe already did that one. We
already did that
Billy
one. Going backwards, back into time?
All right. Well, he went from the bottom up, my bro. But all right. Go ahead, Jack.
Okay. So, we're a little, it's a little past the time, but we're a little over an hour. But are you guys ready for a 2-minute drill? Let's get ready to rumble. Welcome to the 2-minute drill. Those of you that are watching for the first time, each one of us are going to get an opportunity to prove our case as to who will win the college football national championship. We are going to prove our case. We each, since there's 3 of us, get 40 seconds each, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to add the timer to the stage. I'm going to reset it to 0. And my boy Tim Dog here will be going first and stating his case as to who will win the college national championship. Let me know when you're ready, bro. You got 40 seconds.
Go ahead, my brother. So what I think, Ohio State going back-to-back on the Natty. For sure, Ohio State. Joe's shaking his head no, but, in the predictions, he chose Ohio State. So, just keep out of the 2-minute drill. We got Sayin throwing very, very accurate, and you got Jackson in the backfield that's running well. We had a little hiccup for the championship. But you know what? A lot of people thought that Ohio State was going to lose over Michigan. They pulled that out. We only dropped back to the number 2 seed, so it really doesn't matter. That championship is still going to be mutual. And you know what? If that happens, Indiana, Ohio State, I'll still go Ohio State.
And time. Cute. That was cute. All right. Anyways, Ohio State national champion here with Tim Dog. Pathetic, but yeah.
Who has a bite? Who has a bite?
Medlock. Well, I'm gonna get into it. You know what? Go ahead, Medlock. You give your case. I'm gonna reset it for a second.
You want to reset it?
Yeah, think about what you're gonna say, Dad. Go ahead.
I already know. I'm coming at you with fire, bro. You're gonna wish you never said those damn words to me. Go ahead, Medlock. Give me the thumbs up when you're ready.
I'm good to go. Yeah, so when we were doing the picks in the bracket, I got overruled because I picked Indiana to win. So they were going to go to the national championship, and they're going to go ahead and beat Ohio State in the national championship, or whoever they play in the national championship. They're on a season. They're going to get the Heisman Trophy winner. They re-signed their coach. So they're just on the road, man. Like, Indiana has not had a football team like this in forever, and they're not going to let this one chance, go to waste. So they're just going to go there. They're going to clean up. They're going to beat the Sooners. They're going to beat the Buckeyes, and they're going to be Cinderella.
Your time. Stop the charade. Indiana ain't winning the damn national champion. You are a damn fool for believing that, and I'm about to tell you why. What's up, George? Thank you for tuning in.
What's up, my boys?
This was a fun segment. Broncos country. Good night. I'm just kidding.
I just got home. Sorry I couldn't make it in time, but I made a save. Wanted to appreciate you guys for doing the show tonight and get back to your 2-minute drill. I'm listening.
Okay, so you came in right at my shot, and I hope you turn your ears on to listen to this shit. Here we go. Oh, nobody's going to reset me. Okay, I'll reset my damn self.
I'm on my phone. I'm not logged in.
The Oregon Ducks will be your national champions, ladies and gentlemen. They will get their lick back against Indiana. But to get there, they will have to beat Georgia in the national championship. You heard me here. It'll be Georgia and Oregon. I feel like the Oregon Ducks have the best quarterback in college football, and not to mention they have the best coach in the league in Dan Lanning, ladies and gentlemen. And they have Sadiq, the athletic freak. They got a bevy of NFL talent who will rise to the occasion and get them the national championship, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here. Nobody gonna hit the hot take button. Look at you, Tim. Look at you. You're just chilling on my show. I can't believe you. I'm gonna have to hit my own hot take button. This is what
because it wasn't a hot take. It wasn't a hot take. I'd give
it. Insane. That's hot.
Hate. Okay, George, give your 40 seconds. You're here. Who's gonna win the Natty?
You ready? I'll reset you. I will reset you.
Hold on. I'm ready. I'm gonna jump in on the computer.
Oh, come on.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm loading on.
1, 2, it's over. You had your shot. I don't want to hear it.
You're done.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready. Oh, he froze.
And you're telling me not to be biased over there. Oregon.
It says he's entered the chat. He's ready. Here he is, ladies.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome
What's
back,
happening?
George. Glad you got home safe, my bro.
Yes, sir.
All right.
On time. We're talking Natty. Is that what we're talking?
Yeah, we're giving our case as to who will win the Natty, baby. So I already know. You give your take, bro. You got 40 seconds. Well, when there was 3 of us, you have 30 seconds now. I'm just kidding. I'll give you 40 seconds. Give me the thumbs up, not the middle finger when you're ready.
Sounds like I sound like I hear where everybody's going with this, so I got you.
Okay, ready?
Oh shit!
Let me tell you why the Oklahoma Sooners will win the national championship. All because Ohio State had to go and lose on purpose, just so they didn't have to play them in the next round. And that defense is superb. They're going to run through the rest of the field like nobody can imagine. And we will beat Ohio State in the national championship because they're still going to have to see us at the end of the day. You can't run from us.
You still got 10 seconds.
You said 30.
You said 40.
He said 30. It's a 2-minute drill. 30 times 4 is 2 minutes.
Yeah, but you popped in when we all had 40.
We were being generous. We gave you the bonus seconds. You didn't want the damn time. You made your case.
I need your bonus seconds, all right? I had plenty of bonus seconds yesterday.
He froze.
George, all I'm saying is you made your case in the nick of time. Okay.
Stay in Vegas. So let me get this straight. Ohio State, Oregon, OU, and Joe, get out of here with that Indiana shit.
You're just mad.
Oh, you picked Indiana? All right. I like that. I missed that one.
Indiana.
You lost, dude. You get mad because you lost Indiana.
I like it.
Yeah, I picked Oregon.
If I were to pick anybody else besides my team, I'd pick Georgia.
Oh my God, you're an asshole. You know that? I thought you would pick the Ducks, bro. Like, what the fuck?
No. What do you mean?
Yeah, like
maybe. I mean, they have a chance to do some work, but
no,
the
don't go
team I've
maybe.
seen,
Don't
the
go
most
maybe.
complete team
No,
I've
no.
seen is Georgia.
But you know what? You already said Ohio State will be in the Natty. You got OU over Ohio State, but he has Ohio State in the Natty.
And Georgia's smoking, thinking that the Ducks are going to lose to Oklahoma. You be smoking with some kind of stuff in Las Vegas.
You're gonna find
I don't know
out
what you be doing in Las Vegas, but it ain't the right thing because I don't know. You come in here some kind of type of way, dude, on my show, you know.
Just bringing the vibes back, bringing back the freshness. Got to keep it spicy around here.
You know, I did take. I was taking applications, sir, because you've been a little MIA lately. So I had my medlock.
Let's just
trying to fill in, and
Dak is trying to say he wants to change co-hosts. So you know what, he's trying to recruit Joe over there.
Tim sucks. He's an Ohio State fan. I don't want his ass.
I wouldn't go. Think I'm a duck? Yeah. Get the duck out of here.
Never.
Yeah,
we got.
No, it was a good show.
Somebody in the chat's laughing with you guys too. Eat us the goat.
Eat us.
Eat us the goat.
Appreciate you being here. Like, share, and subscribe. It's been a while.
Timmons, he was saying something earlier. He said they don't like the fact that 12th round pick is in the position they're in.
Absolutely. They just don't like the Broncos in general. Nobody wants to see us win. They've always hated us when we're good. Comes with the territory, right? Getting good too fast. Everybody thinks we're blowing smoke out everybody's ass, and here we are, just winning 11 games in 13 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
10 in a row, collecting the W's.
So,
man. So, no, that was fun. Since we're having some fun, why don't we give a dark horse, ladies and gentlemen, since we have George here? Let's add a little bit more flavor to the show, and then we can close on out. But first and foremost, let's get that dark horse going. Welcome to the Dark Horse segment, ladies and gentlemen, where we each get to pick a team who will pull off an upset. So let me add it to the screen. God, there's so many of you. You guys are just hogging all the screen. But let me just zoom on in, and I'll swap on over.
And we can take you out. There's too many.
You're gonna take me out. I'm a Broncos bro.
You're gonna take me out, he said. You got. Welcome to the Broncos, bro, where I'm gonna run this show from here on.
You run it. My Lord. Okay, what are we? Week 15?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Medlock, since you've been nothing but kind to me, despite not picking Oregon, you go ahead and give us your first dark horse as to who will in the NFL will pull off an upset. And I'll run through the matchup right now. Say that again. I cut you off.
Oh, go ahead. Okay. I'm ready.
Falcons, Buccaneers, Browns, Bears, Ravens, Bengals, Chargers, Chiefs, Bills, Patriots, Commanders, Giants, Raiders, Eagles, Jets, Jaguars, Cardinals, Texans, Packers, Broncos, Lions, and the Rams. Ooh, that's a good one. Panthers, Saints, Titans, Niners, Colts, Seahawks, Vikings, Cowboys, and Dolphins, Steelers. Nah. Any of those entice you?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go out on a limb, and this is gonna be totally dependent on the coach not sticking his foot in his mouth. But I'm gonna go with the Browns going in and beating the Bears at home. So as long as, like I said, Kevin Stefanski doesn't take Shedeur out and gain like major situations, I definitely think that they can go in there and shock the Bears and get a win at Soldier Field in Chicago.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. That's a hot, spicy take. We love spicy takes. And that's why it's the dark horse. That was actually going to be mine, but good one. You stole it. So I'll have to pick another one.
You got medlocked.
Medlocked.
You got medlocked.
I got medlocked. I like it. Oh, God. Okay, George, since you got your asses here in my show, our show, go ahead and pick your dark horse. Do you need me to run through them again for you?
No, you're good.
Okay.
It's an interesting one. The one I want to pick just doesn't sound realistic enough, so I'm just gonna go with a better one.
Oh.
And the Bills will upset the Patriots in Foxborough.
I like that one. What about you, Tim Doug?
Falcons.
Thursday night, early on, baby. Come on, knock it out.
Bengals over Ravens. Taking the
Oh.
Bengals. Definitely. Bengals are looking nice again. They should have beat the Bills. Two stupid throws by Burrow, back-to-back picks. You know, shit happens. But he was looking nice. I'm gonna take the Bengals over those Ravens, dude, and they're gonna move up one more, and Ravens are gonna drop one more, and trying to get on the Steelers' coattail, you know.
Wow, I like it. Okay. Well, damn. I guess I'm gonna have to come on here and make my selection, and I will choose. Oh boy! So the Colts are without Daniel Stein. Give me the Colts over the Seahawks for the dark horse. Literally a horse.
With Phillip Rivers?
Oh, Brett Rippon. Is that Brett Rippon going to start for them, or who is it? Who's their quarterback?
No, it's
Richardson.
Jonathan Taylor.
I heard his name. It's some undrafted QB, some guy. I forgot his name.
From Notre Dame, Hartman or some crap like that.
No.
Here's a guy.
Here's a guy.
I don't know the guy, but he's going to win.
Honorable mention. Chiefs over Chargers.
Oh my God! Never pick the Chiefs. Oh.
But they're already eliminated from the division contention. So if they beat the Chargers, it only pushes us further out ahead in the division to clinch, so we can rest our starters in Week 18. 1 seed.
Okay. If that's how you feel. Anyways.
Yes. Come through Denver. Absolutely how I feel.
Yes. Okay.
You see what we're doing on the road, but you've seen what we do at home. And we got a big game this week. This will be a good one.
Well, we did give our bold prediction, and we gave the over-under for that matchup against the Packers. Give us yours, George.
What's the over-under at?
43.5.
Ugly.
It is ugly. But mind you, the spread, the Green Bay Packers are 2.5 favorites, dude. 2.5 point favorites. The disrespect, bro, is bullshit. But anyway.
They're 2.5 point favorites over us at home?
Yes, dude.
That's how you know we're going to win.
Been out of town.
That's how you know we're going to win. I've been in Vegas. I don't know what you're talking about. My life has been in another world. Been all over the place.
Pimping all over the world.
I'm appalled right now. That is blasphemous. I'm about to turn into Stephen A on here.
Are you kidding me?
Underdogs is ridiculous at home. But I got the Broncos winning this game to cover the spread, I guess.
Obviously.
Stupid. And I'll take the 43.5.
Okay, give me the score.
I'll take the over on this game. And I think it's going to be 28-24 Broncos.
28-24 Broncos. I like it. And your bold prediction, sir, for the game?
Bold prediction for the game is going to be Packers defense. Evan Ingram will catch a touchdown and have a 100-yard receiving game to make it more bold.
I like it. I like it. That's spicy. We do spicy takes over here. We do spicy stuff here. So that was fun. This was a good show. Thank you, George, for chiming in there at the end. You know, it's better late than never, as they say.
I'm glad I could make it. Like I said, I appreciate Joe and Tim filling in, and I couldn't make it to be here with my Broncos bro from the start, but I got home right in time, and I was like, oh, they're still on them.
I was not about to talk to myself for a fucking hour, dude. Yet alone an hour and 25 minutes.
No,
so thank you, Tim and Medlock. It was fun messing with y'all, talking ball, talking about our favorite team. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Any final last words, George, before we get off?
Hey, much love to all you guys. You guys are my brothers. And Vegas was a freaking blast, dude. Stadium's awesome. Was full of orange. I didn't know there was Raider fans there. You can call it our second home, but it's Vegas. You know, they have the unfortunateness of it being just a big touring state. But overall, man, it was a great weekend. I'm just glad I could make it here with you. And I'll be at the game on Sunday again. So,
look at him, spoiled rotten.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm jelly, but that's okay. I'm happy for you. You get Jordan Love.
I heard the disgust in that. Sound like Tim all weekend.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh no, but much love, guys. That's about it, you know. And go ahead and sign us off. Much love to the fans. I'll be here next Monday for sure.
Do you even Broncos, bro? Good night.
Do you even Broncos, bro, when we hit that field? Orange and blue pride, it's our strength and our shield. Every win, every loss, we deal with the flow. Broncos bros on the mic, let the whole world know. So tune in tight as we break it down slow. Broncos bros forever, let the whole world know.